Aerosolized chemicals pose a complex and difficult threat for military, law enforcement, and hazmat responders around the world. Aerosols are simply solid or liquid particulates that are suspended in the air. Benign examples include dust and hairspray, but deadly aerosols such as chemical warfare and pharmaceutical-based agents, as well as drugs, pose an obvious threat to both responders and the public. Traditional vapor detectors are not a viable option for detection, and other detectors require a manual sample collection process or a visible bulk amount of sample to test. For aerosols suspended in the air, these methods are not possible. In an emergency, you can't wait for the dust to settle. You need real-time aerosol analysis to keep you, your team, and the public safe. The MX908 with Aero can provide early warning to the presence of these chemical threats, enabling users to make critical decisions quickly to protect themselves and others. For emergency and military personnel concerned with the dispersal of chemical warfare or pharmaceutical-based agents, the Aero provides real-time area monitoring for vapors and aerosols. Area monitoring with the Aero can be used to monitor military bases and command posts, key infrastructure, important venues, and more by providing early warning to the presence of chemical threats. The Aero also provides real-time analysis of aerosols for responders entering areas where the presence of aerosolized drugs or chemical warfare agents is high. Law enforcement conducting a search of a vehicle or entering a suspected drug or pill lab can be alerted to the presence of aerosolized drugs such as fentanyl. Emergency and military personnel entering potential chemical weapons storage locations, possible manufacturing sites, or the site of an attack can be alerted to the presence of chemical warfare agents, including fourth-generation agents or Novichoks. Officers handling packing, processing, and transporting of bulk-controlled substances, like deadly narcotics, are at a risk of exposure to aerosolization. The Aero protects officers in the field while they package seized evidence or process a narcotics crime scene, and continues to protect them during evidence processing and storage. The Aero for the MX908 combines the thermal desorption process of our trace module with the continuous sampling of our vapor module. To start, simply attach your Aero to your MX908. No tools needed. Turn on your MX908 and select your mission mode. When the analysis is started, the MX908 begins sampling. Air is pulled in continuously through the Aero, which allows any aerosolized particulates in the air to be caught on a mesh screen inside the device. The Aero allows for continuous real-time vapor analysis and periodically flash heats the mesh to vaporize trapped aerosol particulates, allowing them to be analyzed. When a threat is detected, you won't miss the on-screen and audible alarms. Real-time simultaneous aerosol and vapor detection and identification of chemical warfare and pharmaceutical-based agents for area monitoring, entry, and evidence handling. MX908, Aerosol Detection and Identification.